Hello, my name is David Weinstein and I'm the CEO of LifeForce IQ. Today I'd like to bring you a special video to explain the relationship of COVID-19 to nitric oxide and our premier product, BloodFX. COVID-19 kills people over 50 more than any other class. And why do they do that? Well, the same people who are over 50 also tend to have cardiovascular disease, diabetes, respiratory disease, and high blood pressure. And if you look at this graph, you'll see the incidence of death over the age of 50 goes up exponentially. And why does that happen? What is the weakness in the human body over 50 that causes the death for people with these underlying conditions and even people without them? This is it. It's called nitric oxide. It's a gas that's made in your blood vessels and in your gut. And essentially it is responsible for controlling your blood pressure and oxygen delivery to your tissues. And recently was found it also prevents the coronavirus from replicating. And as you can see from this graph, by the time you're 50, your production is down 85%. So what do we do about that? First, let's understand a little bit more about nitric oxide. How is it made in our gut? It's made basically by chewing leafy green vegetables and beets and mixing with the saliva. It's also made in our endothelium, which is a single layer of cells in your blood vessels. And over the age of 50, that actually continues to decline. We can control the production in our gut, but we can't control it in our blood vessels. And recently in New York City, ICU doctor reported that people were actually dying of the bends or altitude sickness. That happens when you can't get oxygen into your body. And in fact, clinical trials are being done right now, and what they're looking at is nitric oxide plus, inhaled nitric oxide plus oxygen seems to be an effective therapy. Now that's actually how you treat people with the bends and altitude sickness. Belleferon Therapeutics was given FDA approval 3 weeks ago as an emergency therapy to do just that. Inhaled nitric oxide with oxygen. But how do we prevent the virus from taking us down? So we talk about vitamin C and other various supplements we can take, but if we can actually supplement for nitric oxide, that would be a really important deterrent to COVID-19 replicating in our body and actually killing us. So there's two pathways, as I mentioned, that nitric oxide is produced in the body. It's produced chewing leafy green vegetables and beetroot and in the circulatory system. The challenge is that while as many supplements make a product that can make it in your gut, very few, if any, have that combined with a product that makes it in your circulatory system, which is what we do in BloodFX. So let's talk about how that happens. In India, recently there was discovered a type of mango powder, low sugar mango powder, that produces nitric oxide in your blood vessels. A large clinical study was done and it showed a 40% increase. And if you think about what that means to people over the age of 50, it's quite extraordinary. It's basically an anti-aging supplement that in this case can help fight the COVID-19. Organic fermented beetroot powder. Now it's important that it's organic and fermented because beets are root vegetables. They tend to absorb any toxins that they would be exposed to. So in this product we chose the best of the best. And finally, pomegranate. Now pomegranate has been shown to have strong antiviral qualities. The challenge you have in supplementation with pomegranates or eating pomegranates is getting enough of the active ingredient in pomegranate, which is called the punja-gelatin. We actually go out of our way to pack this product with punja-gelatin standardized so that you get enough antiviral activity to keep you healthy. With that, I'd like to thank you for listening and wish you a safe and healthy road through 2020. This is David Weinstein, and this is BloodFX.